Why Fauci's departure won't fix anything. Hello. I am Dr. K. Paul Stoller. What if I told you Anthony Fauci was never the real problem? Now, before half of you click away, hear me out. Because whether you admired Anthony Fauci, or whether you think he should have been removed years ago, I believe you're looking at the wrong target. Here's why. Every bureaucracy has one instinct above all others: self-preservation. When things are going well, institutions celebrate their leaders. When things go badly, they sacrifice them. Not because they've suddenly discovered mistakes, not because they've experienced a moral awakening, because protecting one individual eventually becomes more expensive than blaming one individual. That's how institutions survive. They personalize failure, so they never have to examine the system itself. Anthony Fauci became the face of American public health. He wasn't just another physician. He became the symbol, the trusted expert, the man millions associated with the science. That visibility made him incredibly powerful. It also made him disposable, because once public confidence began collapsing, someone had to become the story. He was too much of a narcissistic megalomaniac to realize the peril he was in. Here's where I think almost everyone gets it wrong. People ask, was Fauci right? Was Fauci wrong? Should Fauci be prosecuted? Those aren't the questions that interest me most. Here's my question. Who built the system that made Fauci possible? What is the point of draw and quartering Anthony Fauci tomorrow? And if nothing underneath changes, someone else simply takes his chair. Different face. Same incentives. The real issue isn't one man. It's an operating system. A revolving door between regulators and industry. Grant systems that can reward conformity more than intellectual risk-taking. Advisory committees that may have real or perceived conflicts of interest. Professional environments where questioning prevailing views can carry significant career consequences. Those aren't Anthony Fauci. Those are institutional incentives. And incentives shape behavior. This isn't unique to medicine. Government works this way. Corporations work this way. Universities work this way. Large organizations almost always protect themselves before they protect individuals. That's why replacing one leader rarely changes the culture. The culture simply grows another leader, like a hydra. If we actually want reform, then the conversation has to become much bigger than Anthony Fauci. We should be asking, how is scientific evidence generated? Who funds it? Who reviews it? How are conflicts of interest managed? How do we encourage independent scrutiny without punishing people professionally for asking uncomfortable questions? Those questions matter long after today's headlines disappear. That's why I've never believed Fauci was the head of the snake. He was one of the heads the system grew. Cut one off, another appears. Because the body is still alive. History is full of moments when societies blamed one person while leaving untouched the machinery that produced them. That's emotionally satisfying. It's rarely effective. Change the face without changing the incentives of end, and you've changed almost nothing. The names will change. The press conferences will change. The personalities will change. But until the incentive structure changes, the outcome probably won't. So maybe the real question isn't, what should happen to Anthony Fauci? Maybe the better question is, what kind of institutions do we want producing the next Anthony Fauci? That's the conversation I think we should be having. If you agree or disagree, I want to hear your thoughts in the comments.